forex was popping. So lately, I've been experimenting with runners, right? Using runners again. I did this a while ago, and I think there's even videos still up of me doing it. But I've been experimenting with runners again, and I found this really good example on EuroCAD of like how dope runners are. So let me move this down. So if we go just to the one, if we go, let's go to the daily, right? Look at the daily. Look how the daily is downtrending, and then look how we have this daily level. Price is rejected at once, twice, three, and then now four times on this touch right here, right? So we see the overall direction of the market. We see this strong daily level being respected over and over and over. Okay. And then price comes up here again, and we get another rejection. Price refuses to go high three times, creates a little head and shoulders, right? Not really important the head and shoulders, the pattern, just noticing what price is doing. Notice how it's rejected the same level, it's refusing to go higher, and then we get a strong break and then a retest, okay? So pay attention to all of these levels, right? Let's clear this out. So break a retest right here, right here, right here, right here, and then right here, and then right here, and then right, like, that's it. Just look how price is broken and retested over and over and over. And all we did was find levels. We found the overall direction of where we wanted price to go. And we found support resistance levels. And then we waited for a counter confirmation, and that was it, right? Now this right here is the percentage. Let's say every single one of these trades, just to base it out, every single one of these trades is a 1 to 2, right? Without the runners. You was 2% with a 1 to 2 to make 4%. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. You would have made 14%, right? Now let's say you divide that risk into 1 and 1. So you risk 1% with a normal 1 to 2, and the other one you have a 1% risk, but you have a runner, okay? Now, with the runner, you just trail the stop loss, right? So this runner would have been able to make you a 1 to 7. So it would have been a 1 to 11, 1 to 10, and a 1 to 6, right? These other ones, the runners would have been hit at break even, okay? The difference between the two is this one, no runners, risking 2% to make 4 would have been 14%. This one would have been 48%. That's a huge difference, okay? Now, if somebody doesn't know what a runner is, basically it's every time price creates a new higher high, you move the stop loss below the previous higher low. Okay, so it's like this. So if you take buys right here, okay, your entries right there, whatever. So price has this higher high, this higher low. Once price closes and breaks above, or breaks above and closes above this previous higher high, then your stop loss is now right here, right? And then now price has this higher high, this higher low, closes and breaks above this, breaks and closes above that. Now it's below the previous higher low. Now it has this higher high, this higher low, breaks and closes above. Now it's right there, and then so on and so forth. So basically all you're doing is trying to maximize the potential profit on every trade you take. And as you can see, it plays out sometimes. Not every single time it's going to play out and it's going to kill it and get crazy. But when price starts moving, it really starts moving. And instead of capturing just 4%, you got 9%. Instead of capturing just 4% right here, risking 2 to get 4, you divide the risk and now you got 13, right? And then now you got 12 and now you got 8. Instead of just taking those one trades, you're able to just trail the stop loss and go as far as you can, right? So again, this other thing I moved down here, very simplistic, right? The strategy is price action. Let price tell you what it wants to do. Supported resistance levels and breaks or retest, and the entries, you have one regular trade and one runner. And I think I'm going to start doing this again just because of the simplicity of it, right? Like if you were able, like all of this was in a span of about 2 weeks pretty much, right? 2 trading weeks. Now, imagine you're able to capture all of these with this very, very simplistic strategy, and you're able to just capitalize. That would have been 48% in 2 weeks, right? Versus you're trying to guess exactly where price is going to go. For me personally, if I would have taken this trade, I would have taken it to right here. And if price is right here, I would have taken it to like right here. Like I traded to the next levels of support resistance. So instead of just doing that, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the bag from the first trade, and then I'm going to let price decide how long it wants to go. Because in reality, you have no idea how far price really is going to go. You just have no clue. Nobody knows how far price is ever going to go. You just don't know. So having a runner and just chasing it and seeing how far it can go, you can bag trades really, really well. And I didn't show it on the last. I didn't show it on the last. What's it called? The last video. But GJ did that really, really well a while ago. So if you see right here, we have break and a retest, 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 right? So imagine, let's say you take the buy right here, right? You take a buy right here, you have your first trade, you try to get your initial bag, whatever, right? And then you just trail the stop loss on this one, right? Look how far this went. Higher high, higher low, break, close above it. Now it's right here, right? Higher high, higher low, break, close above it. Now it's here. Higher high, higher low, zoomed up. Now it's right. Whoops. Now it's right there. Higher high, higher low, zoomed above it. Now it's right here, and so on and so forth. And you would have gotten up to about right here because it broke that and closed above it. So that could have been a 1 to 11. All you did is just trail the stop loss. You got your initial bag, and then there's trades here and here and here and here, and even here, all the way up. You know, and it's not going to play out every single time like that. There's going to be times where you risk, you have a 1 to 2 or you have a 1 to 3 or whatever. You're risking, 1% and 1%, and the trade's going to hit the TP on the first one, but it's going to hit break even on the runner, right? So instead of getting, this big ass trade, you're going to risk 1% and 1%, so 2% to make 3 or to make 2. So sometimes it's not going to play out and you're not going to hit a crazy amount, but sometimes it will. And that's the benefit of using the runners is, I think in the long run, it makes sense to try and take runners to capitalize on the potential profit that you could get out of everything. So that's it, man. OFX out.